So if you want to see the settings I like to use on my 360 cam, let's go through them real quick. First of all, you're always going to want to have this on the 8K. It's not a true 8K, you're getting a 4K image from the front and back camera. So you want, when you get done with the edit, you're only going to have a 4K image, so you don't want to use these lower resolutions in my opinion. Because it's 8K, you really can't go any faster than 50 frames a second for slow-mo. But most of my videos live on YouTube, and the more I've been learning about the way YouTube works, I'm shooting everything in 30 FPS for YouTube because it doesn't like 24p and things get messy in there. I prefer the standard D-warp look. You probably know this from some of my other videos. I do not like the really wide angle look. You can go really wide angle, but I don't like that distortion that's happening in the background. So I like the standard D-warp. You can see between the two, the wide and the D-warp, how much, to me, more pleasing that image is. The next thing we want to do, you're going to want to make sure you turn the Pro settings on. From there, with the 360 cam and what we're doing with it, I'm okay with the auto exposure. I'm using these in specific settings, so there shouldn't be a lot of change. But you might want to dial it in if you're going to do a little bit more moving in and out of spaces so that it doesn't look so wonky in the footage. Even in auto exposure, you can control what that auto means. So you tap on that. I like to have this at a -3 EV, and then I like to limit the ISO to 100 to 800. Anything I can do to kind of get rid of any potential noise issues, even if the footage is a little dark. If I'm going to go into a darker space, I'm just going to use the super night mode anyway. So remember that within auto, you can also kind of have some control of the auto settings, so it doesn't get too out of control for you. I do like to use the auto white balance as well. You do want to make sure you turn on that D-Log 10-bit. They do give you the normal 10-bit, so if you don't feel like color grading, you could do normal 10-bit. I like to color grade, and you can get a wonderful free download from the DJI website to get the 10-bit footage to set Rec 709 with just a drop into your timeline. So I always shoot in the D-Log. I don't use any of these film tones, although some people seem to like it. I have the image adjustment, and I forgot about this in the other one. I like the texture at -2 and the noise reduction to -1. So those are the settings I like to use when I'm using my Osmo 360. Oh, one last thing. You're going to want to swipe down from the top and save that. Confirm. So that you can always just click on it and you'll have those settings every time you need them. In case you go and you change to like a time lapse or something else like that, what are the other options in here? So you can do a panoramic photo, panoramic video, super night mode, selfie mode, vortex, and time lapse. So if you happen to change out to any one of those and you want to start playing with it, you just can tap on that one and you're back to the shot that you want to have. So those are the settings I use for my Osmo 360. So give it a try and let me know how it works for you. Talk to you soon.